Hey, what's going on, guys? KK's coming back for a brand new video. Today I'm going to be doing the Sunderland Career mode. As you can tell by my voice, I'm not feeling well, but I did want to record a video. And I'm going to start the new year with a new career mode, which I quite often do on the channel. I think the only career mode I've really stuck by has been a Sunderland Career mode, as it are my home club, and we do have some great past and hopefully some great future to come. Under the new Stuart Donald era. As you can see, we don't have much money, so we've only got 4.4 million, but I do have the increase, which hopefully will bring it up by a little bit. Now, I did too have some amazing past we do. We've had some great strikers over the years, such as Niall Quinn, Kevin Phillips. We've had Jermaine Defoe, which has been in my lifetime, and obviously the one I remember best. But obviously, if you ask any older Sunderland fan, they will tell you about Niall Quinn and Kevin Phillips. I've had some great history, such as our FA Cup win over Leeds, where Jimmy Montgomery made a double save. Our manager Bob Stoker ran on the pitch, and outside the stadium there's actually a Bob Stoker statue built in his memory. And hopefully we can just get back to winning ways, as we're doing well in League One now, as most people say we should be. We're sitting in third. We've only lost twice this season in the league, which is, I think, very impressive. Obviously you'll have them people like, oh, you're a massive club, which I think we are. You shouldn't be losing any games, but everyone loses games. That's what people need to think about. Everyone's got their off days. Yes, sometimes we don't want to have our off days, but we still have them. And yeah, hopefully we can just get something back to where they were and just manage to do it. I will be trying to make it somewhat realistic, but at the same time sometimes not. And as a Sunderland fan, I'm going to be making decisions best for my club, not what I think people might want to see. So I might sell players that I like and that other people like, so let's get into it. So straight away we get a pre-season tournament invite, which is quite good. I'm going to accept the one with the most money, which is the one in the Netherlands. Right, so here's our starting 11. We've got Madger, Maguire, we've got Lyndon Gooch, we've got Aidan McGeady, George Honeyman, Max Power, Reece James, Baldwin, Flanagan, Matthews and McLaughlin as our starting 11. Straight away we're going into a bit of transfer. Straight away we're going to try get Maxi and Padger. I'll just call him Maxi if we're signing from Bayern Munich. And he's 61 rated, 20 years old. We're just trying to get him on loan. We're going to go for a 2-year loan. Hopefully we'll be able to sign him. And the Bayern Munich rep's happy with that. He said 60-40. I'm going to counter that with 45-55 for them, so we don't have to pay as much, which would be quite good. And let's see if we can get them. As you can see, I've got a few other players there who I might be interested in getting. Sadly, the loan offer got rejected for Padger, so we will not be signing him in this career mode. Right, so as you can see, I've got 2 loan moves sadly rejected, which were Guerbels and also Impadu. But I also have a transfer offer for Aidan McGeady, which I'm going to look into now. As you can see, we got offered £3.4 million, which is quite good for Aidan McGeady. He is 32, and yes, he would be a crucial player for us. But once again, he's 32 years old, which means you just decrease in value, and he's only actually worth 2.7 million. So I think it is quite a good bit of business. So I think I am going to accept it, although he is a crucial member in the team. But it is a lot of money to turn down, and he is on a relatively high wage. So I'm going to accept it, as you can see, and hopefully I'll be able to get a good replacement for Aidan McGeady. With the money we'll get from him, which will probably be about his transfer value. So as you can see, we've got some players I was scouting. We've got Denver Humes, asking about Oviedo's spot, as we did sell Oviedo for 2 million and we get 1.5 million pounds from that. I look at players like Emery Moore as McGeady's replacement, but I say his release clause, it is too high, so we probably won't be able to get Emery Moore. But I'm also looking at other players like Floyd Anita. I think that's how you say his name. He's 70 rated and he would cost 2 million from Fulham, but at the same time I'm paying 2 million for players 29 and 70 rated, which isn't really smart business. Whereas you can see there I could get Benjamin Gari, who's 1.7 million and he's 60 rated and he's only 19, so that would have been better business. But as you can see, I'm looking at these 4 players. We've got Dennis Johnson, we've got Bandy, we've got Dennis Jazinski and Robin Hack. They're all 18 to 20 years old, with Dennis Johnson being the oldest and Bandy being the most expensive and highest rated. They're all up and coming prospects. Obviously Johnson and Bandy play for Ajax, and the other 2, Robin and Dennis, play in the Bundesliga. And I'm looking at Bandy and I'm thinking his 4 ratings higher. Yes, he costs a little bit more and his wages are a little bit higher, but you pay for quality nowadays, so I think I'm going to go for Bandy. I think that would be the best decision I could make in that. So straight away we've got another transfer. We're going to try getting Padu. We'll start offering players, see if we can get them on the cheap, like swap Dylan McGeoch, and see if we can get rid of McGeoch and maybe sign Padu in like the other way. But that doesn't work, so we'll offer Ethan Robson, but I think they're not going to want Ethan Robson, sadly. So I'll just offer 800,000, which is a little bit above what they value him at, with a 15% sell-on clause. So straight away we're going to go and negotiate that, and hopefully we're able to just sign him. We'll get a important squad role, as we think that's what I would like, if though probably more crucial. We'll try get him for 5 years, but he only wants 2 years, so I'll counter with 3 years. See if I can get him for 3, and he's happy with 3 years, which is great for me, because with that I'll be able to have him for till he's 20 years old, and hopefully we might be in the Premier League or second season in the Championship. As you can see, I signed him there. He did have a wage decrease, but he had some other things added on, so straight away we're going to go in for Bandy now. And I think him and Madger could be the star of this season for me. So I'm not looking to sell Madger, as I don't think that would be a good business, because I'll need to go out and buy another striker. So straight away offer him crucial, and then he wants 3 years minimum. I'll ask him for 4, and we'll get him for 4 years, so that's absolutely amazing, as that means we could have him, if we spend 2 years in Championship and then go up, we'll have him for 1 season in the Premier League, and we'll probably renew his contract, because he goes up to an 84 rated player, which would be quite useful, and we'll just sort out his wage and that looks absolutely ideal. We've got him, and that means we've got a little bit of money left. As you can see, we've got 4.21 million left, and around just under £1,000 wage budget. So we'll go to hire a scout. We'll go in England and hire a scout. Now, for the end of the episode, I've got these 3 games for next episode. I've got Charlton at home, which will win 2-1. Luton. Then we've got Walsall in the FA Cup. Hopefully we can get 3 points and the win from all these games. Obviously in the cup, hopefully we can beat Walsall. I'll probably just use a backup team, so my players aren't really tired, but hopefully we can get the win and make us further in the cup and give some youth players some more game time. That's me. Thank you and goodbye.